Okay, so this demonstration will be to just show you how this chatbot has been set up. There was various tools that were used to set this up and to test. So everything from Meta developer account, Postman, another app that was specifically for configuring the chatbot, and then yeah, but majority of it is functionality that or APIs that you can find from the Meta platform. So what I'm going to show you is just a basic demonstration of how this conversation is configured to try and make sure that we go from a customer inquiry all the way to setting up an appointment as the main goal. So the business will be Zedri on this interface, and then on this side, I'll be the customer. So every response that will come from Zedri will be pre-configured as the chatbot answers. So I'll just add hi. And you'll see that the one of the main things was to try and be sure that people understand that this is not me and this is actually a bot. So it's clearly stated that I'm the EcoBot, your customer support, and to best assist you, let me understand your needs. So basically, just to make sure that people are informed from the beginning to know that this is not a real person that you're talking to, it will just be automated responses. The reason why I also put the name up front, or to say that, to state that this is a bot, was because I've been using automated messages on my business account for many years, and people get very irritated if they think that it's actually me. So I've changed it so that it's clear that it's automated responses, so that people don't feel like you're trying to make a fool out of them by fooling them into thinking you're actually there when you're not. So you'll see that I've given 3 options here, but no matter what the person chooses, they're going to end up getting to the same place, because we want to have the same goal for all of these. So even though they'll start off with seeing services, or at the end of it, no matter what they choose, they're still going to be getting to booking appointments. So let's say, for example, I'm choosing office hours and time. You'll see that it will just give the basics, and it will then refer me back to the main menu. I'll get the main menu back again, and then I'll be able to be like, okay, maybe let me see what's happening here. I'm going to choose services, and it's going to show me a list of the services. So I'm going to choose, let's say, R&D, and the bot will give me a question, which is just to clarify what exactly is needed. So I'm just going to put some random gibberish here. We'll just pretend the person added a whole lot of information. And next it will ask, would you like to book an appointment? I'm going to say, yes, I'd like to book an appointment. Sure, what is your name in the company? So I'm going to say my name, and this is my company. And then it's going to be times that's best for me. I'm going to choose 9 o'clock. And then email address, I'll just say name@domain. Cool. So now this gives me some time to be able to actually set up the meeting and double check when I've got time in my calendar for this person. And then from there, I'll be able to, from there, I'll be able to make sure that our calendars don't conflict. So let's just pretend some time has passed and the customer wants to now know, maybe, I don't know, let's see, can I see some of your products? So now I'm going to go back to my interface. I'm just going to add some random products that I've added previously. So the person can actually see what I have available, and just add a quick message here to say, sure, here's some of my products. Okay, so I'm going to send the message from my side. So that's the only time I've actually sent something manually, has been this view of the item. So I'm going to have a look at some of the items. Okay, so maybe the person's going to decide, okay, I'm going to add some of these items to my cart. Maybe I'm interested in this one. Oopsie, did I add that one? Yeah, I did add that. I'm going to maybe check out this one. I'm going to add that one to the cart. And maybe the 2D character design, I'm going to add that to the cart. I'm going to check out the cart and I'm going to see, okay, that's the estimate. I'm going to send that back to the business. And now on my side, because let's say the customer is, I'm going to just say, please send invoice. And then from my side, because I haven't actually set up the payment properly the way I imagine it to be, I'm going to use a substitute, which will be PayPal. So in this instance, I'm going to just add a PayPal message, or let's say add PayPal as an option. So this person is going to look at the invoice like this. I'm just going to increase the screen size. Cool. So now the customer will be able to see, okay, so that's the bill. And if they are happy with it to go ahead, they'll just be able to click, select their payment method, whether it's PayPal or debit card, and they can choose to either pay the full amount or just pay a minimum payment, like maybe 50%. I think this one I configured previously as 50%. So that so everything can happen now on WhatsApp, make it simple and easy for the customer as well as for the business. And then obviously, if the person was standing nearby, there is also a PayPal option where you can simply scan to pay. So all the functionality that was mentioned in the initial video of how this WhatsApp payment would work can easily be just substituted with PayPal. So yeah, that's easy and simple. So let's just say it's in a perfect world. So the customer receives the invoice, and because this is hypothetical and this doesn't really happen in reality, let's just pretend in a perfect world, the customer says, cool, I'll send your payment immediately. But we know in reality that doesn't really happen. Customers will usually take forever. But yeah, just for this example, I'm just making it as the best case scenario. And yeah, that's how it would work. So easy, so simple.